So this is a video of a picture critique out of one of my classmates' picture files, photo files. So it looks to be as the picture was taken from the front of a car, looking into the sunset or even the beginning, the sunrise for the day. Seems it was taken on a road where there are a lot of trees and there's a little ditch off the road, and then there seems to be a river or water of some sort, and then land on the other side with the sunset. So that's what I see, my initial reaction to this picture. So the first question is, how effectively does the artist use elements and principles of design in composing the image? I think the artist used different elements of design very positively in a very good way. The first one that I saw was the lighting in the image. Obviously, it looks as though it's a sunrise or sunset, so the lighting is going to be very pretty. It's going to bring your eyes right to that in the image. It's right in the middle of the picture, and that's kind of where my eyes were led right when I looked at the picture. The angle that the picture was taken, actually, I think it was used very effectively. It's a lower angle, so you can see the tree line and things like that, but then you can also see what's over in the horizon, what's in the background of the picture, which the lighting and the clouds, things like that. A third element that I thought was used very well was just the background. I mean, the background is the whole part of this picture that most people will focus on. That's what this video has been focused on so far. The clouds, the way the colors move back and forth, change colors with the sunset or sunrise. It really was used very effectively. The next question asks, what is the image about? And I think that this question is kind of hard to answer because it could be different for every viewer, every artist, just things like that. But what I got out of this is that the picture is about the beginning or the end. And I think that is very clear to see because the picture was taken of a sunset or a sunrise. It's kind of hard to tell here. But I mean, it could be the beginning, whereas it's the beginning of the day, the sun's coming up, things are getting started, or it could also be the end, whereas the sun is going down and kind of going towards the end of the day. The third question asks, what would you like to change about the image? The one thing that I really think can change from this image is it is seen that the picture was taken from a car. So it looks like it's taken from the dashboard of the car. Whether the car was moving or not, that can't be known because the artist isn't present. But if it was moving, it would take a lot of detail out of the image. And if it wasn't moving, it is still being taken through the windshield. So that just shows that a lot of detail can be taken off of that. So I think that if the artist had gone out of the car and taken it just without going through another glass and things like that, I think that there would be a little bit more detail shown maybe in the foreground of those houses. So the fourth question asks, what could use improvements? Again, I think the foreground or where the picture was taken can use a lot of improvement. Not a lot of improvement, a decent amount. I think when the picture is taken from the inside of a car through the glass, I feel like that's just going to change the way the image looks through the camera, just because our technology is not that good yet that it doesn't see what the eye sees. So I think if this picture was taken outside of the car, that would just make it that much better. And then the last thing that I could see have improved a little bit was the detail in the foreground of these houses. I kind of want to know what's going on there, different things like the colors of the trees. I know it's getting late in the day, but I still want to know like when this picture was taken and things like that. But overall, I think this image was very good, and I think that it could be, again, about the beginning or the end and things like that.